So I'll start with a breakdown of how to play the game and the game structure. So I am the game master or the man in the chair, and I will assign roles to everyone in this heist. So you are all now part of a grand heist, the job of a lifetime. And the document that I've dropped in the chat has both basic move sets, so moves that any character class can undertake. So things like engaging in physical combat if you need to knock an NPC's lights out, if you need to drive the getaway car and things like that. And then I have a little sheet for each of the different character classes. So there are 6 of them, as there are 6 of you. Most of these classes are people who are interested in the heist succeeding in good faith, but because we're playing with the max number of players, we have 2 variables. We have the traitor, who is interested in taking the entire take of the heist for themselves and disposing of their fellow heist mates in whatever way. And and hello. And
hey, Cynthia.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm like, did you guys already start?
No, she's just explaining the game.
Okay. I had completely forgotten, and then I just saw your message. I was getting my baby ready. Sorry.
We do have one more number of players than we do distinct character classes. So we could attempt to double a class if we want everyone and have 2 people acting as one of it's essentially the same as, increasing the number of villagers in a game of werewolf.
Sure.
So
if you're up for it, we're up for it.
Yeah, let's just do that. The more the merrier, I say. So in addition to the traitor who wants to take the entire heist for themselves, you are also going to be playing with a plant. And the plant is a deep cover operative that Interpol has inserted into your heist. They've caught wind of it. And so the plant's goal is not the same as the heist traders. Yes, the doc that you're using is the link in the top of the chat.
Oh, and people who've joined later don't see what's
I'll take care of it
in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
And so the plant's goal is for the heist to fail, for the take to not be stolen, and ideally for the conspirators of the heist to end up behind bars. So most people in this session are operating with the goal of a successful heist. The traitor wants to take the entire heist for themselves, and the plant wants to sabotage the heist. So we have kind of 3 competing sets of goals going on here. And so the goal of the heist participants is to succeed with the heist and also to suss out who the traitor and the plant are.
Okay.
And so there's the social deduction element. And so what's going to happen is after I assign roles, which I'll just start doing right now. Then after I finish assigning the roles, then I give you sort of the heist brief. And that is sort of the initial setup and the conceit of the heist. And then we begin our deliberation rounds.
Oh, I need a D6. Let me go grab one.
So I believe, and then one more person there. And I'm just going down the list and making sure that I've assigned everyone a class. And I think I've got the last person.
So just real quick here.
Okay,
If you're
so I believe
up.
everyone has been assigned a class. And so you can take a few minutes and look through the document to see your potential moves. You are not actually limited to these moves. You can use the moves in your playbook. You can take a basic action, or if the situation calls for it, you can take a move that is from another playbook. So say if Wetworks is in a situation where they really need to distract a guard, they can take the distract a guard move from the Fatale book. But if you take a move that is not from your book, then you have to roll at disadvantage. So you roll twice and take the lower number. And the Traitor and the plant operate kind of differently because they both have specific moves to sabotage other players. So the way the Traitor and the plant operate is that if they select to sabotage another player, then the rolls become a contest. And if the Traitor or the plant roll higher than the person they're trying to sabotage, the move is effectively sabotaged.
Do we know when we get sabotaged?
You will know that you are specifically sabotaged when I reveal the results of the heist round.
Okay.
I will not say like this particular person was sabotaged, but I will say this move was unsuccessful.
Okay.
So the way that you'll select a move is you will privately you'll send a direct message to me telling me what you want to do for that round. So first the group must deliberate on what actions the group should take during the round. And here's where, you can kind of play your hand or keep it tight to your chest in terms of, what role you're acting as. And then after you've committed to a move by sending it to me, you roll a d6. And a 4 through a 6 is a success. 3 is kind of, you accomplish something, but there's a catch or a cost. And a 1 or a 2 is a failure. And successes and failures scale. So a 6 is more of a success than a 4, and 1 is a worse failure than a 2.
Okay.
So, no, going down my rule list, anything else? So you deliberate you deliberate to begin, commit to a move, roll, communicate both of those things to me. I take the collected data of the round and I narrate the way the round went. And then you deliberate again and attempt to figure out who is the one who are the traitors and the plants, and also how to engage in the next round of play. So there are 5 rounds, and each round has kind of a different goal because you're setting up the heist and then you're actually enacting the heist. So the first round of the heist is recon. And so that's where you gather initial intel and materials for the heist. And so that I've built out for us today is a little homage to the wonderful, lovely city of my youth, Kansas City, Missouri. We are going to heist their art museum. The crown jewel of the art collection of the Nelson Atkins Museum in Kansas City, Missouri, is one of Claude Monet's water lily paintings, valued at $43 million. So that is the take of this heist. I, as the man in the chair, have more information about the heist situation, such as security measures, other issues that you might need to deal with when you're heisting. But those are things that your characters must discern via taking moves in the recon round. So, give you a couple minutes. I know I just talked at your faces a lot. So I'll give you a couple minutes to peruse your particular character sheet. And then whenever you're ready, you guys can start talking about the moves you want to take for this first reconnaissance round.
Why don't we just claim what is our class? Like, I could just claim my class. Can we do that?
I sent you a direct message with...
He's meaning, can we tell each other what our classes are, whether we're being truthful or not?
You know, that's really up to you. I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of one of the most fun things is to be like, yes, I am definitely this class. And then someone else is like, no, I am this class. So it's really, if that is how you all want to play, where you say, you know, I am this role, and then the traitor and the plant must, you know, sort of disagree with certain people, then that's certainly a way to play.
Okay. Well, Nam, you're first.
First one.
If you want to claim roles, tell us what your role is.
Inside man.
Oh, so you're telling us that you're trying to blow this operation?
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, I'm not a saboteur. I'm not a traitor, so why not claim my role?
Then, and I'm the Wetworks.
Oh, so you're just going to blow everything up?
Yep.
Or does he just want to run away with the money?
I'm the Wetworks. I don't think he's going to blow anything up.
We have a dispute, but we do have 7 players, so...
There is one class that has been doubled, but what class is it?
Makes it more interesting.
What about the other 4? You guys need to claim.
Chris?
I am clearly the Wetworks, and I'm gonna blow everything.
Wow.
All right, so we've got like.
Now there can't be 4 Wetworks now.
We're definitely.
But is there Guami?
Is there Guami?
There must be. If you 3 are claiming Wetworks.
We got a bunch of pyros. That's what we got.
I'm gonna blow this place up.
What are you, J-Mac?
I'm the information broker. I'm the guy who gets the information we need to get stuff going.
Oh wait, Andreas.
I'm an inside man, so I'm interested that you saying you're the inside man.
No, I don't believe you.
Well, I don't believe you.
No, I claim first. And your reaction.
Okay, then I'm not the inside man.
Your reaction have no react to my claim of being the inside man. Like you guys just talk and then let other people claim. You have like completely no reaction.
No, I said interesting, and then I was listening what other people say. Yeah.
So what's your role? What's your real role, Andreas?
I'm the inside man.
No, I don't trust you.
Maybe we're both inside men, or maybe we are like coveted Wetwork.
No.
And Guami, you're the 4th Wetworks, are you?
Yeah.
No, Guami's the Fatale.
Oh.
The who?
Fatale. The femme fatale, but
no, that's
the purple Fatale.
Actually, that's Chris.
What?
I mean,
no, I'm the Wetworks. Wetworks.
I mean, we have 3.
Blow this place.
I mean, we have 3 Wetwork, and so one of the traders inside those 2, and the second one is Andreas.
Yep.
No.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we have 4 Wetwork claims
and
2 inside man claims.
Are you claiming Wetwork, Wami?
I was.
Wami claimed everything before the end of the game.
Well, that also mean that both the traitor and the plant claim Wetworks.
Pay no attention to our Wetworks.
But I think Nam is traitor.
No, you're the traitor, Andreas. No. Stop.
That's what you asked, whether you claim roll.
We haven't even gotten to the planning yet, guys, and we're already arguing over
You claim first because you want just to get it all the way.
This heist is going to be a disaster.
But just watch your reaction. I mean even across as a traitor on the plane.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I could lie and claim about my class, but then your reaction, you absolutely show no reaction to my claim. Like,
I said it was interesting.
As the Wetworks, can I blow them up?
You said that? Anyone heard that?
People were talking about. I said interesting, but I'm not one to like. Oh my god, he claimed it.
No one heard that.
Because I know there might be a double claim anyway, because we're like 7 players.
That's true. Yeah, there is 2 of something.
So I first wanted to see like before I jumped on it, and then we got 4 Wetworks, which is interesting. But I think Kwame might be just doing Kwame. So that is always a question. So does it mean like no one is claiming?
So what do we do now?
All right. So what's the next step here?
Stuff, and then we could say what we did, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes. So now you guys can deliberate. Now that we've gotten kind of everyone claiming their roles out, now you guys can deliberate in terms of what action each class should take in this recon.
Oh no, I'm sending this one privately, and then I can explain what I did later.
Oh, okay.
So well, you don't want to
that's very trustworthy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
not. There's 4 of my claims, so I'm going to do something, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I definitely am going to be trying to get information about the security at the art museum, because if we don't know what the security is, we're not going to get in.
Yeah,
that's true.
Does it make a difference in what order we take things?
Like in terms of like who tells me things in what order?
Yeah, is it everything like working down like in an order? Is everything happening at once?
Yeah, the way I've got the heist rounds figured out is that heists are generally very fast paced with different people doing different things at once. So yeah, generally what happens is that all of these actions are sort of taken within a very short period of time. So.
Okay.
And also just as a, because someone's already sent me something. So when you say like, if someone says, you know, I want to egress, I need just a little bit more information about specifically what it is you're trying to do. So with your move, because a thing like egress could be like, you want to flee the scene, you need to drive the getaway car. So I need like, you know, a sentence of like, I'm using this move to accomplish this specific task.
So it's a little more role play in that, I'm guessing.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. This is a hybrid social.
I put an explanation on mine.
Gotcha.
I put an explanation
as a group. I'm thinking JMac should get some information to find out like what needs to be like safe cracked from me, the Wetworks.
Yeah. I think I can just like lose like a little piece of paper with a password on the driveway to the museum that JMac might find.
When do we
get some information from the email account?
When do we roll? I'm ready to roll and hope for the best.
If you have told me what you are going to do, I would request just for chat purposes that everyone commit to their action. So I have all of that in a list and then everyone roll.
Okay. So hold on. We gotta.
I have commitment action. Yeah.
What should I blow up today? Well, if we blow up the outside of the building, nobody will even know we're coming till it's too late.
Remember that this is just gathering initial intel and materials, and the next round of the heist is called casing the joint. And so that's for any on-site like planting things prep. And then there's 2 rounds of actual in the heist moment. And then there is the getaway. So where you attempt to flee the scene with the thing you've heisted safely.
So do you have to make a move?
No, you don't. You do not. You can abstain.
You shouldn't if you're the traitor. You shouldn't do your
I'm
action. You do the traitor.
I'm still ready.
So there's not much a Wetwork can do this early. I'm allowed to do somebody else's move. I just roll double, right?
Yeah, and you'll take the lower.
Yeah, so.
And J-Mac, what are you doing?
I'm finding out information about the security at the art museum. So I'm going to try to get more information about
Was
that.
that like a saboteur asking what J-Mac's doing to sabotage him, perchance?
Maybe. He just has to roll higher than me.
So I wonder whose moves I should mimic, because it's kind of pointless to do the waterworks. The Wetworks.
Oh, I'm still ready. Are we able to roll? I want to roll.
Yeah, I'm ready.
The rest of us haven't committed yet.
I haven't set mine.
Yeah, well, all of these saboteurs.
I'm doing what I said I would do.
Saboteur.
Well, if you're Wetworks and you don't think there's anything that you can do, you could pretend to be a Fatale and, try to charm one of the security guards to,
with your
gain an advantage later.
Or a bank teller.
Very explosive.
Then we blow this place up.
Is everyone ready?
Everyone ready?
Hold on, I have to type it in.
So we're all. Do we all decide together what we're doing, or we all separately send you a private message about?
Yes, separately. You and your heist mates can discuss what needs to happen during the round, but ultimately you make a choice and you send me a private message.
But interesting that only J-Mac and I said what we were going to do.
You haven't said anything.
Yes, I said I leave a password out in the parking lot for J-Mac to find, so you can get his information from an email account.
What action led you leave the passport?
I would say it's the
what?
The above my pay grade.
So is what I sent you acceptable? Is that what I'm
would that count as lost your keys?
Yes, that is yes.
What?
Okay.
Yes, Bonnie. Good.
Okay. For losing my passport thing,
why would your passport be useful for the heist? I'm so confused.
I leave the password to the internal email account, so J-Mac can get information. For example, plans of guards, patrols, plans of the security system, when is an event going on.
Is that a passport? Is that called a passport?
A password.
Password.
Oh, password.
A password.
But you said earlier, you said the passport.
Yeah.
So I have another question, and maybe you covered this, but I probably missed it.
That's really weird. Why would you leave J-Mac the passport?
That would be weird.
because
What's
you're
that, Cynthia?
and you have to come up with something.
I was asking Emma, you're the man in the chair, is your character then?
Yes, which is just kind of the way I've styled the game master for this.
Okay, but so I'm looking at under what character is this? Sorry, the information broker, the ear to the ground move. Can you explain that a little bit better to me?
Yeah, so let me scroll to it. Basically what happens in ear to the ground is when you say, I'm going to do ear to the ground, and then you pose a question to me privately. And it's a question about non-public information. So it's information that the heist currently doesn't know. And so the role play of this is that if you succeed, it's as though you've gotten it through your whisper network. So it's as though the little birdies or, your network of spies have told you. But yeah, so you say, I want to roll. It's kind of like my only references are from like crunchier tabletop games like Monster of the Week or D&D. But it's like when you roll to ask the DM a question. So like insight and stuff like that.
Okay.
Wait, Andreas, I have a question for you. Hold on, everyone.
Okay,
so you said that you want to leave the password to J-Mac, right?
Yeah, losing my keys. So losing the password.
You're not the inside man, you're the traitor. Because the inside man is so like for me, I'm the bodyguard, okay? So in this COVID, even though like I lost like like they pay me less because like the people don't go to the museum as frequent. But like I hate them, so therefore I'm helping my team to get into the museum to steal tons of money. But here's the catch: the inside man, they can only not doing their job. Like I would just ignore the heist team going to in the museum, even though I'm the bodyguard, the night guard or something. But I should have checked the camera and I should have alert for the museum that you guys are sneaking into my museum. But I'm not going to do that. They don't have anything about the bodyguard or something. But the action I'm taking right now is finding the keys for you guys to get into the museum.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think Andreas is the traitor.
I just want
That's fair.
I just want to roll so we could actually do something.
Yeah.
And then I could say what I did.
Let's roll.
Let us roll, Nam. Let us roll. Is everybody ready, or are we still waiting on someone?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Wait, the random generator.
Ready?
I'm writing mine in.
Nope.
Okay, yes, I think I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting on one more.
Sorry, I was trying to decide what to do.
You are good.
Okay.
Ready? Ready?
No.
Give me a second.
Jason's so
Wait a
excited.
minute.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
excited because I want to say what I did, but I'm only going to say it after I roll this die.
What happens when you roll a 1?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
And we just type in what we roll, right? We don't say it out loud, or do we?
Does
You
anyone
know,
see the
that
roll?
I conceived of it as, you guys, it's generally because then if, we know that if you know that so-and-so failed and then you thought that so-and-so move failed.
So it's a public roll. I'm fine. Like we all say publicly and we type it publicly what our roll is. That's fine.
Oh, is that public dice roll?
Or
Again, that's not how I originally wrote it, just because I feel like that, if people are claiming different moves and then one move succeeds and one move fails, then it becomes apparent through a die roll.
That makes sense.
And
so
not
we'll
through
just
social deduction.
Let's keep it.
We'll private message and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
we roll?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crystal, are we ready?
Okay.
Wait, I don't know.
Hey, I got a 6 too. And it's amazing how many 6s we got here.
Well, you guys all got 6s, right? Is that what I've heard?
No, I wish I have 6.
Yep. That's what we're all saying. Those
I
numbers could be false.
I did not roll a 6, and you guys will find out why I didn't roll a 6 shortly.
You're the traitor.
Because you tried to blow up the vault already?
Not the vault.
Blow up yourself. Jason has left the game.
Nothing.
I'm attaching die rolls to people.
Yeah, this might be a little confusing.
I think I'm waiting on one die roll.
Do we type that into? Oh, that's probably me then.
Okay. Cool.
You guys are gonna
telepathically.
So for recon, several things were done, a lot of successes, a couple less successful moves were made. So your heist has successfully acquired a set of keys to utility hallways in the Nelson Atkins.
Woohoo!
Good job. Good job, Nam. Wait,
yes, I had my employer, right? They pay me not enough. I'm trying to help you guys.
Hold on, she's got more coming.
Yes, but I'm taking bigger share. I'm taking 50%, and you guys each take how many? Like 50 divided by 6. Yeah, I'm taking half of the money.
This is Ocean 7. We all split it 7 ways.
No,
I don't split my money with traders.
Additionally, a password to an internal email account has been acquired.
Nice. Okay, I trust both of you.
Interesting.
Yes.
Seems Nam did not lie. Interesting.
And then there was a lot of information gathering happening across the board. Some successful, some not. So what you have learned is that the Nelson Atkins Art Museum has a video surveillance system surrounding all of its major paintings. And there are a series of 5 patrolling security guards. So some successful info gathering. Unfortunately, someone in the heist played their hand too soon.
Me.
Oh no.
That's me.
Someone in the
What
heist
happened?
played their hand too
You'll
soon.
see.
Let's find out.
Some explosives were let off perhaps a tad earlier than intended. And in addition to another heist member whose attempts at subterfuge and gaining information has garnered unwanted attention, the hole in the back of the Nelson Atkins and some unsavory questions means that people you don't want to know about the heist certainly know that things are happening. So anticipate that the security information that you garnered from this round is no longer exactly accurate and will probably be stepped up for the actual heist.
I promise I won't use C4 anymore, that I'll just do things more carefully using my little tools from now on. But I wanted to prove that I was the actual Wetwork. So I blew up that back door.
Oh my god.
How do you prove that with a dynamite? Fair.
Jason, why couldn't you have done it across the street?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Test the C4 across the street.
Can the Traitor perform a class action? Can we like do other people action, even though we are not in the class?
Yes.
Everyone can do any move from any playbook, but if you're doing a move not from your playbook, you roll at disadvantage. So the Traitor and the plant can act, you know, as one of the heist folk if they choose not to actively sabotage. No one was sabotaged this round. So there was no sabotage.
And that has to be truthful that you tell us no one was sabotaged? That has to be truthful?
Well, I'm the man in the chair. I have no reason to lie.
Oh, that's fair.
It could also mean that the sabotage attempts failed.
It could mean that.
Okay.
It means
Because
no
there
one
were,
was
like, only a
successfully
few-
sabotaged.
Well, they clearly didn't sabotage me because I rolled a 3.
Or
Which is the
Jason
only
did
reason I'm
enough
not dead
sabotage
right
on his
now.
own. The saboteur didn't need to do anything
I was
else.
hoping for a 4 to 6, and I was just going to blow the door, but I wanted to show I was the Wetwork by blowing something up. All the rest of you Wetworks are I don't know.
There's a bit.
Eminem say
Some
that?
stuff is fishy.
Yeah, I don't think
I've not counted 7 actions in that were like successful / explosive.
Yeah, some of these Wetworks are you know, will the real Wetwork stand up? The other Wetworks are only imitating.
Kwami's the only one
regard to
standing
the-
up, so he's the one I trust.
With regard to the email password that we got, do we know whose account or what level of account at the museum it was?
Yes. It is an administrative password. For something that could potentially be useful if used wisely and rolled well for things like perhaps changing security detail or things like that.
It doesn't matter if you roll like 4 to 6, all of that gives the same result.
All of that gives a success. 6 is like the most successful that you can be.
But there can still be flaws on like 5 and 4.
Yeah, it's kind of like 6 would be like icing on the cake.
Okay. Interesting.
inside and outside the email chain about getting that Monet painting moved because of the hole that was blown in the back of the building, and that we can get like a armored vehicle to temporarily move it to another safe location, because that's the most expensive painting that is in the museum. So if we can get it in transit, we can get the painting more easily now that we've kind of hosed up the security. That's my thought. So what do you guys think about that?
I'm going to pick the lock and not use dynamite this time. And I'm going to pick the lock of either the security office or the director of the museum's office, just to find some interesting paperwork.
I think it's a good idea, J-Mac.
What office do you think I should pick the lock on if I had to pick the lock somewhere? Security office or the director?
Well, you're not going to be able to do it on your own. You'll need somebody to be distracting security guards if you're going to try to pick a lock in there.
What I can do...
I'm going to be successful this time. I feel it.
I can do because I'm like a curator in the museum. I can try to convince the administration that not the picture we want, but another picture is like the more valuable one and the one that heisters are probably going after. So they will send a few more security men around that picture, leaving that one we're interested in less guarded. That would be my idea.
I like that idea, Andreas. And then I'm thinking what I could do is trip some kind of alarm so that it does look like they're going in that direction.
Yeah,
like so I'll trip an alarm over there.
Combination of things. Yeah.
The Egyptian wing of the museum.
Okay, I'm picking the lock specifically. I'm picking a lock specifically on the security office, because I feel like if we pick the security lock, we could like do something to then either get into security to turn the cameras off or something. I don't know. I'm just going to pick the security lock this time. I'm not going to blow it up. I promise.
That would be a good idea. I think that most of the security people will be out of the office because of the big hole in the back. And have a look at that. Yeah.
Andreas, we'll work together, and you're going to say that a certain other painting seems to be the one that they were going after, and I can have my guy get an email set up to work on getting transit for that, so that more focus is on that painting.
Yeah. I think Nam can help us with that as well, if he's like the real one and he's part of the security.
What?
You said you're like a guard, aren't you? Are you just listening to music?
I do have another question, Emma. If I am trying to like trip the alarm, do I want to fail this roll?
No.
Okay,
I think
in what I'm trying to do still.
Yeah.
If you think you're gonna fail the roll, say that you don't want to trip the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to trip the alarm. Let's be successful in that.
Wait, I'm
what
in.
do I want to do?
I'm in.
I think.
Other people.
What?
I'm in and ready to roll.
Yes, I'm so ready to roll.
Okay, I'm just gonna. This time I'm not waiting. I'm just gonna roll also and throw in my roll, and I'm not gonna say what it is because waiting for everyone else takes forever.
Okay, I'm also roll my dice. In random generator.
Writing down what I want to do.
Well, I guess we could just roll right and send you the number.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at this point, I'm going to be scrolling up and down chat anyway. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what is the name of this phase?
The pick and roll phase.
This
this round.
phase
Or this
was
round, I guess.
initially casing the joint, but it seems like y'all have opted to not case the joint and roll directly into heist round 1, which is cool with me.
Okay, so we're okay.
You are heisting.
Are we now? Okay. I'm confused. But what stage are we at?
It appears that the actions of the people that I've gotten so far are heist round 1.
Okay.
When do you want me?
Come on now.
Where do you want me?
I am helpful.
Where's your friend?
Of course.
Did everyone roll? Did everyone roll?
Yeah, we
not
stole
yet.
the painting
I'm just writing it
successfully,
down.
and you got arrested.
I
Yeah,
couldn't have got
sorry.
arrested. Don't even say that. I know.
Oh,
What I
Jason
did.
got arrested. Less people to share the heist. That's perfect.
All right,
now we're
are we rolling?
Now we're Ocean 6, not Ocean 7
Are we
anymore.
rolling?
I rolled, so I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. Do I have everyone's actions and rolls?
Yep.
I think we're good. Okay, let me do some quick reading. I've been kind of keeping track in my head, but just to in short. So the first round of the heist is again characterized by both success and failure. An alarm in the Egyptian wing was successfully tripped, and security has flocked to the Egyptian wing far away from that beautiful Monet. Similarly, the security room has been successfully broken into.
Yes, I told you I was going to pick that lock successfully.
Yes, the security room has been successfully broken into, and so you now have eyes on all security cameras and the actions of all security guards. So, heist appears to be going well. Here's where stuff gets a little hinky. Someone got a little feisty, got a little too close to a security guard, and the security guard caught on that something fishy was happening. And your heist teammate attempted to knock their lights out in order to remove the problem from the heist. This was partially successful in that the guard is unconscious, but your heist mate was unsuccessful in hiding the unconscious form of the security guard. So there is now a laid out security guard in the middle of the Nelson Atkins that can be detected at literally any time.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Yes.
I'll blow him up next turn, don't worry.
Then we don't have him at the floor, but all over the walls. It's good.
Yeah, that won't be
We
conspicuous.
might mistake it for art.
Yes. Similarly, someone spoke to the head of security to attempt to redirect security towards another part of the museum. But in conjunction with the tripped alarm, this was largely unsuccessful in that the head of security is dealing with something much larger on his hands, so he feels, and he isn't actively suspicious, but feels like there might be something going on.
Big hole in the wall didn't tip him off.
Right. If the hole in the wall was not,
I shout them towards like an old comic.
Something weird's going on around here.
I was better this turn. I only got us into. I picked the lock and got us in the security office. I didn't even use any C4.
At least I didn't critically fail. Okay, he's not super.
And finally, there was an attempt to call in a favor to have someone email internally about moving paintings via armored trucks. This unfortunately did not come to fruition, because the email was intercepted by interested authorities.
Dun, 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 dun.
Knocked out guard, authorities
Where is the knocked out
converging on the
guard?
location.
Where's the knocked out guard specifically?
I'm going to say the knocked out guard is just in the main hall. So there's Egyptian wing on one
I'm
side
gonna
where the
blow up
alarm
the
is
main
going
hall.
off.
I'm gonna blow up the main hall so that way they don't go near the Monet. That's what I'm gonna do in this third turn. I'm
We will have like the natural guard there in a minute.
in the main hall.
Who gave him the explosives?
Okay.
We're this. We're not murder.
All right.
We're stealing stuff. We are not killing people.
Only if
So-
I roll a 1 will I blow up the guy. I'm gonna try to blow up the staircase in the main hall. So that way no guards should come down the stairs at this point.
He's still my colleague because I knock him out. Doesn't mean that I want him to die.
I'm gonna blow up the stairs in the main hall because people will run to the explosion and look away from the Monet. That's what I'm doing. I'm blowing up the stairs in the main hall.
But yes, so just as a thing, so there were some natural failed actions, but one of the actions where the authorities became involved, some sabotage did successfully occur this round. So
Yeah, that's one of our fake Wetworks because I'm gonna blow up the main staircase this turn.
It's got to be one of the fake Wetworks. I feel like, Jason, you and I succeeded at our
Is that
Wetwork.
Chris?
The only
Alright.
Chris is a
problem is
traitor?
the
I
only
mean, we haven't heard
No,
about
I'm never
anything
a
Chris is
traitor.
doing so far.
the only problem is we still haven't found our femme fatale yet.
I'm super helpful.
What have you done this turn?
I didn't blow anything up, I'll tell you that much.
And that's because you're not the Wetworks. In fact, I'm putting it in right now. Boom, main hallway staircase. I'm just typing it in.
and we do only have 2 more rounds of play. So
This
if
one
we're
and
going to
this one and
suss
one
out,
more, or this one and 2 more.
This one that we're doing right now that we're deliberating, and then 1 more. We have another round of the
Who's going
heist,
to
and then
the
we have the
hallway?
getaway. So if you're gonna
I'm
start
rolling.
calling out traitors and plants to eject them from the game, now might be a wonderful time.
Oh, one of those Wetworks, but boom goes the main hallway staircase.
So if we want to kick out Guami, we have to like.
I mean,
I don't think
Wait.
no, if
Are we
not now,
continuing
when?
to get more,
Oh,
pinning?
could we kick someone out now? One of these 4 Wetworks or the other 3 that are, I'm not gonna say 4 because you guys could still not believe me, but I'm the one who blew up that hole in the back wall. And I also picked the lock to the security room like I said I would.
I'm not sure whether we shouldn't kick Jason out, even if he's good. I don't think
gonna
he's
distract
super helpful if he blows everything up.
Yes, because everyone's gonna run towards the explosion in the main hallway, and they're gonna be totally distracted, so they won't be able to go and protect the Monet. And then all of you guys who have the other roles need to do even more to get that Monet.
Just a question, can we also get caught by the authorities for just doing something very stupid?
You know, I'm not rolling your way into a total party wipe is not out of the question. Oh,
Just to keep that in mind if we throw out with C4.
That's
Like
fine.
it's
If I
Monty.
die, I die. You guys will get more money on my behalf and give it to my widow.
What have
Well,
you done this
we'll
turn,
see about the
Andreas?
giving it to your widow thing.
Give it to my widow.
Love it. I'm taking 50%. My way or the highway.
Well, we'll just kill off Nam too.
It's a traitor thing to say, Nam.
Hey,
Can you blow up Nam, Jason, while you're?
hey, hey.
Yeah, if he dies with the other security guards in the explosion, a big win for everyone. Yeah, what do we do? Do we have like suspicion enough on people or not?
What did you do this round, Andreas?
I tried to convince the people to go to a different painting, but I rolled a 2, so it was like a failure. Not a critical one, but he's a bit suspicious of me.
Oh, I'm suspicious of all these Wetworks because someone should be saying they're the Fatale at this point, and since no one is, I'm suspicious
Okay.
of the other
Yeah,
one.
Well, I mean,
Wait, hold on. How many class are
succeeded
there?
in my things. I told you guys that I was gonna make a distraction in the Egyptian wing of the museum, and then I succeeded at that. And
Right.
I feel like the other two Wetworks are the ones that haven't really been saying what they're doing. And
we have 4 class, right?
Yeah.
What?
But only 3 class has been claimed. Who did last class that hasn't claimed?
The Fatale.
If the Fatale comes out, then both Kwame and Chris, I'm going to assume, are both traitors.
Yes.
Or plants.
I mean, even with the Fatale,
That's impossible.
Fatale.
Well, if Chris isn't the Fatale, then he's the plant or the Traitor.
Yes. Who is the last class that hasn't been claimed yet?
The Fatale.
And the Fatale also hasn't done anything.
Who is that?
You could come out now.
Yeah. Why are you hiding?
Why wouldn't I hide?
If you're the traitor.
I say we kick them both out.
No, you can't kick us both out.
How do you kick people out?
Wait,
Yeah. You can.
You kick out your good team and we lose.
If there is a consensus about ejecting a player from the heist.
Is it like nominating and then voting on it?
Oh.
Wait, Cynthia, what did you do this round?
I did the alarms in the Egyptian wing, so that everybody would think that the robbery was happening there, and all the security.
What did you do to do the alarms in the Egyptian wing? What action?
Finesse an entrance.
So you're saying you did it and you failed your roll?
No, I succeeded in my roll. I rolled a 5, and we successfully had the alarms go off in there.
Yeah,
so I
believe her. Yeah,
finessing an entrance and succeeding disables an alarm. It doesn't set an alarm off.
That's why. Remember, I asked Emma earlier, did I need to fail that roll in order to disable the alarm? And she said, no, I would need to succeed because that's what I'm attempting to do.
I think the way I understand it is like a little bit loose in the definition of the actions. You
yeah,
still free and role play them, right?
Like a guideline on how to play that role, because it's again a role playing thing. So
okay, well then I'm fine
have...
ejecting Guami. I'm fine ejecting Guami.
Oh no,
hold on, Jason. Hold on, Andreas. How did you distract the guard to the left wing, or whatever that you claim to?
I didn't distract the guards. That was Cynthia.
Then what did you do this round?
I tried to convince the administration to send guards to another picture, not the Monet, because it's more expensive. So we have left fewer guards.
Did anyone heard about that?
Yeah, I talked about this with Jemek and Cynthia before that. That was like our idea to combine that.
Did you hear this, J-Man?
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was going to try to do that, and I was going to try to coincide with that and have that distraction painting be the one that we focus on moving.
Yeah.
But none of that worked.
Okay, who's the last class?
Fatale. It's still a Fatale.
I know.
Oh.
But who is it?
Oh. It's me.
If you don't know by now.
Come on now.
I mean, I can guess. I just need a confirmation. So it has to be Jason and Wami.
No.
It's not me.
It's not either of us.
No, I literally blew up the back door and then I picked the security room.
I mean, you could take the normal action of the... I mean, then it has to be in Wami, Cynthia, and Jason.
It's not me. It's actually J-Mac.
What's J-Mac?
What?
What?
I think it's J-Mac. And
why?
But he's the only one to claim his role.
Yeah, he claimed my role.
So you're saying you'll be able to...
I was sitting back watching, seeing what he was doing. So if we believe that Jason and Cynthia are both Wetworks, then there's our true double claim.
So
and Andreas.
You think that there are 2 Wetworks and there was only one
maybe.
Okay.
Interesting.
So what?
And we have like 3 double claims.
And the man in the chair said that there was some sabotage going on and I'm guessing it was with JMAC's plans.
So what have you accomplished in our 2 rounds so far? Because I've taken notes of everything that's happened.
So what information did you ask for the first round?
In the first round,
because there was extra information that I don't think you asked for that you probably didn't notice.
Okay. I just asked for details about the security.
Right. And I asked about how many guards.
Okay.
So did I, actually.
So did you actually? I love this, Chris. You actually.
So I'm curious, Guami and JMac.
So Guami and JMac are at odds now.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have 1 traitor in one of them.
I mean, unless I don't think.
I mean, I've rolled poorly both times. Not that. I mean, that's kind of stepping outside of character. So, what I've tried to do so far has not worked.
Like you rolled successful in the first turn. You
no.
acted like you rolled successfully the first turn.
No, I rolled 2 twice.
And the plot
thickens.
That would mean that your last one would have been unsuccessful.
JMac now.
Wait, what did you do in the second round, Jason?
I picked the lock in the security room and got us in the security room. That was me. I said I was gonna either the security room or the director's office, and I did the security room. That was me who got us in the security room. Yeah. And now we have
I think if there's a traitor in Jason and Cynthia, they haven't sabotaged the mission yet. But I think in JMac Guami, it has 1 traitor in them. And the other traitor hasn't out yet.
And the other traitor is between Nam and Andreas.
Maybe.
So we're saying there's 2 traitors?
No. There's
or the plant or whatever. There's a plant and the
we
traitor.
don't have enough evidence to point toward anyone. I think the other traitor hasn't out yet. So if you're trying to just throw in shade at like anyone, I think you're the traitor one. Because I mean, if I'm the traitor and I haven't out yet, then you guys have no way to prove that I'm the traitor.
Okay.
Interesting.
The thing is.
The thing is, even if we just throw one of them out, it increases our chance of winning.
Oh wait, I'm really leaning toward Wami is a traitor. I really want to throw Wami out.
Because I'm the real and the real.
So, first, you claim to be Wetworks because you see a situation when 3 people claim the Wetworks. So you claim the 4th row, the 4th claim.
Yeah.
So that it's
wouldn't that be pretty stupid to do as the traitor?
No, but then you hide amongst those other 4, so we have no idea you're the traitor. Then after Chris turned out to be the last class, then you double claim with JMac. So therefore, people don't know whether me and Andreas or Jason and Cynthia are the double class.
Yep.
I mean, that makes sense.
I think you're the traitor.
Yeah, it would give you like a 1 in 4 chance to be the traitor. And for us, it's like 50-50, basically. So it makes sense to hide in the larger group.
Yes. I'm fine voting out Guami.
Yes, I'm also fine.
I think you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
Guami, what did you do this
Explain why did you claim the Wetworker and then you wait for 2 turns to call out JMac?
Because I wanted to see what he did.
But JMac didn't seem to be like surprised to be the only one.
Nam and JMac.
I will also.
I'm 50-50 whether or not there's 2 information brokers or if Guami is the traitor.
So you are an information broker?
Yes.
So if you're an information broker, then we've got between the other 2 pairs.
Guami, what did you do this last
Another evil person?
I don't think I did anything helpful this last turn.
That's because you're the traitor. I still vote for Guami.
I'm not the traitor.
What did you try to do, Guami?
Yeah, what did you try to do?
I tried to make a distraction like across the street, but she never mentioned anything about it. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you didn't do that. I'm for Guami.
I'll vote Guami.
Is that unanimous?
I don't know.
Or does that be just
majority?
What happens if we kick him out?
If someone is ejected from the game, then they are, it's kind of like werewolf rules, where they just are a silent observer until the end.
So
we take them in the back street.
So easily I have two. I'm going to easily have 2 votes against me because I am the information broker. So a traitor in the plant will definitely vote against me.
We had 4 votes up 2 seconds ago, and then 2 people put their hands down because we.
Right, because
you haven't explained why you claim to be web broker, and now you change your story to be inside man, to be the information broker.
Because I'm Guami.
That's not a good enough reason. Why
yes, and also you haven't done anything yet.
We're all messing around in the building, and you're across the street trying to distract someone. Oh.
That's funny. That is suspicious.
You're gonna need somebody to help you get away at some point.
So does it have to be anonymous?
I think just a simple majority. So yes, if you want to cast your vote, raise your hand now.
Casting vote.
All right, simple majority. Apologies, Guami.
So now what?
You are a silent observer.
All right.
For these kind of.
Boom goes the main hallway staircase. That's I'm doing it now.
Hold on. She has to finish telling us something. You have to wait.
I'm gonna distract everyone because they're all running to the big explosion. If I do it successfully enough, I'm blowing up the staircase in the main hallway. Because if any guards are upstairs, they're not getting down to mess with us.
All right.
And you guys can steal the Monet. Do whatever you need to do to steal that Monet. I'm blowing up the stairs.
Okay, what's the plan to get the painting then?
What?
Yes.
Do you have more to tell us about Guami?
Heist.
Okay.
Do we get to know Guami's role or not until the end?
Not until the end.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, I still want 50% of my salary. I'm really okay.
I mean, I don't care about the money as much as I care about the, being able to call in favors later. So if you're good with helping out in the future, I can let you have my share.
Well,
he's evil. He's a plant. No,
a good robber would never say no to the money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you read the description for the information broker, getting some money is not as important. I'm just playing character.
I don't like your character. You sound evil.
Thanks. You're the ugliest Fatale I've ever seen.
Hey, easy now. I didn't say anything about your luck, sir.
Can we get a quick recap of the situation, because that took a long time to kick
because it kind of got lost. Okay, yeah. So alarm going off in the Egyptian wing. Security flocking to the Egyptian wing, which is across the Nelson Atkins from the Monet. Security office has been breached, so you have access to security camera feeds. There is an unconscious body of a security guard lying in the main hallway, and an email that was supposed to set various things in motion for heist has been intercepted by Interpol, so they are now aware that the cogs of the heist are moving quickly.
So should we head out, or should we keep stealing?
I mean, we don't have the painting yet.
Don't worry. I caused a major distraction because I'm blowing up the main hallways.
So I'm going to disarm the security cameras. Maybe someone can run in and grab the painting this turn, and then we have another turn to leave the building.
Okay.
I mean, everything is like blowing up, isn't it, Jason?
No. I'm the Wetworks. What else do I do?
But we can make use of that confusion, and because basically the whole museum is like falling apart, we can pretend to save.
Password?
Someone needs to move the package and do the basic action. We got to grab the painting.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We haven't had the painting yet.
Yeah.
Why are you moving?
Somebody grab the painting and run.
This is we can because everything is like blowing up and falling apart. We can pretend to save the painting, take it off the wall, basically more or less in plain sight. Because I can do it. Nam can be the security guard next to it. We carry it out.
I mean, if you guys are both part of security, I could call in a favor and have another person do it. That way, if they get caught, we don't get in trouble for it.
But they are not like inside. They wouldn't be known, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's more safe when like we do that because I'm like a curator. I'm allowed to touch the painting.
Okay.
And Nam would be the security guy looking over the shoulder.
I caught the distraction. I trust you guys. You guys do what you need to do to get that painting.
Emma, have we get any password?
Like the like the email password or
no, the other password. So we only got the email password, right?
Yeah. Do we need another password?
I'm pretty sure if that's such a high value painting, there will be some kind of like, you know, security, and we need some kind of password or something to, you know, disable.
Yes, normally I think you would need that, but with the roof is like literally coming down. It's about saving it and taking it off the wall and running away with it.
This isn't the most finesse heist I've ever seen, let me tell you.
No, this is like the most sledgehammer heist if I've ever seen one. But I imagine like all the curators running around trying to save. It's like World War II, just trying to save the art. And we can do that. And JMac Mike can call in a favor for maybe like a emergency medic or someone who takes care of the body and doesn't ask any questions.
So that it's like a part of the explosion?
Yes. I should have blown up
because
the
we still
guy
have to account for the body.
Okay.
I should have blown up the guy.
So we are saying that we are blowing up the museum. And then Andreas...
You're not saying that. Jason is doing it, so we have to deal with the situation.
Yeah, we have to deal with it.
Andreas, you pretend that you are going to be one of the night guard, and you say that, hey, just let me take care of the painting because there's...
Not the night guard, one of the curators, so I take care of the pictures every day anyway. So then I try to, save it before it like is hidden under rubble.
Okay.
But you're the museum, you're not the night guard, right?
No,
he's
the curator.
not the bodyguard, he's the curator.
And one of the scientists working on it.
I'm ready when you guys are. Let's go.
So is someone actually going to grab the painting this round?
Andreas said
I'll steal the painting.
I will try to do it. And
so 3 people are going to try to steal the painting and you're all going to bonk heads.
I got it.
Let's trust Andreas that he's going to get the painting.
What can Chris do? What can the Fatale even do?
I'll distract people.
You could dress up as a nurse and you could be the one who takes care of the body.
That would be quite cute.
I'm not a femme fatale. Thank you very much.
There are male nurses. Come on now.
But you guys, I see the innuendos here, and I don't need none of that.
Yeah. Couldn't JMac could like call in a favor and like get like an ambulance with a friend? That could be our getaway for the next one.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I already have a plan and I already put it into play. I can't be a nurse.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna steal the painting.
You're gonna steal the painting? You're gonna walk in with your sexy dress and steal the painting?
No. Nobody's even gonna.
Hold on.
Commit to a move if you have it.
Let's do it. Come on. Numbers.
I'm finding password. I think there would be some kind of password to get to a painting or something.
I don't think there's any other security on it. It was just security cameras and security guards.
There could be like laser or something like that to protect the painting.
I asked about that on the first round, and all she said was security camera and guards.
No, that's what I asked for. Wait a minute, Cynthia. You sound questionable all of a sudden.
No,
the room just locked.
I asked specifically if there was any security that we cannot see that was around the painting. So, like, that would eliminate lasers and things like that. I just don't want Nam to waste your turn, like, looking for lasers if they're not there.
What about
the
password to get out? Like, when we took the painting and then they noticed us.
I blew a hole in the wall, Nam.
Oh, no.
And we can't go through there, so we have to go through the main entrance, more or less.
I'll blow a hole there.
This is not going to end well.
If we need to get out, I'll blow a hole in the wall again in a different part of the building. Don't worry.
Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do.
Can I just walk out the front door and be like, I don't know what's going on in there?
Are we ready to roll? Is everyone?
I already rolled.
Oh yeah, I already rolled.
Yeah, go on
Awesome.
ahead, roll it.
Yep.
I think I'm missing one person's action.
Yes, it's me.
It's not Guami's, is it? Because he's not.
No, no. I can count.
Oh.
The players are forfeiting their round.
Yeah, if
Okay, who's not in?
Then probably send a no or something.
Nom.
Oh yeah, Nam's typing. That's interesting.
Yes, I'm gonna roll. And I'm gonna roll 1. Oh, okay.
He's so happy about sabotaging us.
Yeah.
This is pretty evil sounding at this point.
I don't know what
okay.
to do.
So many things happen at once. First, the successes, the successful things that happen. So the way this kind of works out is 1 failure, couple of successes, some more problems. So there was an attempt to disarm the security cameras. This effectively tripped alarms in different parts of the museum. And so now security guards have realized by this point that there is not actually an intruder in the Egyptian wing, and are now hightailing it back out to the main hall.
Who did that? Who said that they tried to disable the security cameras?
I did, and I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Yes. So security guards are converging on your location. One of, or the only inside man, right? Might be one, might be multiple.
Yep.
Meets a group of guards in the main hall and somehow manages to convince them that they have checked the other wing. And so the other wing...
Oh, hold on, let her finish.
Checking to make sure that my rolls are good. Meanwhile, someone else manages to take the painting off the wall and carry it toward the exit.
Oh, that's our trying to steal it by themselves person.
Someone has managed to take the painting off the wall and move it toward the exit.
That's the traitor, right?
No, that's the other one. That's the
Hold on, we got to find out what happens next, guys. Come on, let her go.
I did exactly what I said I would do. I would take it and go towards the exit, where I meet you guys.
Yes. And another heist member has sort of de-costumed the unconscious guard and is now wearing the guard outfit.
Chris.
And is now wearing the guard outfit and has started chatting up some very, very consternated curators about where they can take this Monet for safekeeping. The curators are unconvinced. And so in addition to security guards converging on your position, local and federal authorities have now been alerted and are converging upon the heist position. And to just put the icing on the cake, to just round out this real sweet round, the main hallway staircase does explode. It does explode, but chunks of debris block the main entrance and exit.
I'm sorry, I failed my roll.
I told you we should have bounced him off the team. He's a liability.
Yes.
Oh, I'll just blow up the main entrance this turn.
Yes. And there was no successful sabotage this round. Not that sabotage was not attempted, might have been, might have not. There was no successful sabotaging this round.
Okay, I want to get rid of Andreas because he's going to try to sneak out the painting and grab it for himself.
No, I took it off the wall just as I said.
And you snuck it down the hallway by yourself.
That was the plan, to go to the ambulance waiting outside. I haven't heard anything about JMac Inside Man. What happened there?
I don't trust
JMac.
I don't trust someone who grabbed the painting and is sneaking it by themselves unless they're willing to give it to someone
exactly
else.
What I said I would do.
There is no role that is it tries to do it by themselves, right? I don't think so.
The traitor. The traitor does it by themselves. Guami was the plant. Guami was trying to help get the FBI there. Guami was the plant. Guami was the plant and wanted to get the FBI there. So therefore, Andreas is probably the traitor. And he's trying to sneak off with his painting.
Right.
No.
We either rule him out.
What sense would that make then? Then anyone who would have at some point have to get the painting would be suspicious as traitor.
If there's someone who should be holding the painting at this point, it's me, because I think I've proven myself.
No.
You'll blow it up.
Yeah.
You cannot.
You did the worst thing for that.
I think I'm the only safe one here, actually.
Hold on, Jason. Why should you owe the painting? You have to be a traitor.
I've shown clearly that I'm the Wetwork. I've clearly shown I'm the Wetwork at this point. I blew up the staircase.
You did the Wetwork action.
Three times. 3 times I did the Wetwork
action. It doesn't prove anything because the second traitor hasn't sabotaged yet.
You might intentionally try to get like bad rolls to sabotage it that way. Because we're like in a big problem right now.
I don't know if you're going to get bad rolled or not. I just rolled and I happened to, but the staircase blew up and blocked the entrance.
But you know you roll at disadvantage if you like do not your actions. So
how are we going to move the painting out the entrance?
No, the entrance blocked, so we have to find a plan B.
We have that big hole that Jason also created.
Yeah, I did blow a hole in the back of the building, so we don't need to go in the front. I blew a hole in the back. Remember that.
Are the security guards there still from the beginning?
I'll blow something else.
Oh no!
I'll blow up the Egyptian wing. I'll blow up the Egyptian wing and make them run there.
Should I trust Andreas or not?
I don't trust Andreas.
Well, someone has to pick the object. Whatever heist you do, someone has at some point pick it up, and that can't be the reason someone is like.
If Chris is dressed as a bodyguard, can he help escort Andreas out one of the side entrances, one of utility exits?
I'll go pick
that key. You got that key in the utility hallways.
Right.
I'll go pick the lock on the side entrance and help.
Well, we have the key. You don't need to pick the lock.
And don't blow up the door, okay? Just don't do it.
I'll blow up somewhere else in the building. Anywhere to distract.
Just don't blow us up.
As a fan of museums, how we treat.
Where is the second traitor? That's the question I'm concerning about.
Well, if Andreas is with Chris, he can't sneak off alone and steal the painting from us.
Right. Yeah.
And then will you hand the painting to Chris on the way?
Right. I should take guard?
Andreas, would you be willing to give the painting to Chris, who's in a security guard outfit? I trust that more.
Yeah, I can hand it over to him, and we can all leave for the same way. I don't care.
Well, I don't know if Jason should come out the same way, because he's been blowing the whole place up. It might be a little suspicious just having him follow us.
So who is outside and having her get ready to go with a painting?
I thought JMac would call an ambulance, a car. What have you done, JMac, in the last round?
So I tried to call in a favor and rolled a 2 again. So I'm seriously rolling terrible. I'm going to roll a regular D6 instead of my bullets because those are not doing well for me. I've rolled 2s so far, so I will roll this instead.
I just want to blow something up, but I don't know what's a good blow up this turn.
Emma, what's the win condition? Do we actually have to find the traitor, or do we just have to successfully
So the win condition for most of the heist is just to get out with the stuff. Yeah. Finding the traitor and the plants are, they're goals that contribute to the win state because the traitor and the plant are actively attempting to foil your win state. And so if we get to this final round, and the traitor and plant have not been sussed out, but have also not won a decisive victory and win state for themselves, then there is a state where no one really wins. So there is kind of a null state. Where you're not in jail, but also someone might off screen after this caper has ended snuff your poor little heist character to take their money.
My life.
Would anyone consider Wami is the real information broker?
I would consider that.
I considered it.
It might be.
Okay.
But it just might
isn't
also be bad rolls.
Yeah, I mean, we're keeping the roll secret, but I'm telling you what I'm rolling.
I only trust Chris at this point.
That's a fair assessment.
Not trust me now. I literally blew up
How
the
do you
building
only
for
trust
you.
Chris?
No.
I'm the only one that's definitely good here.
I'm gonna find the biggest statue they have there, which is the second most expensive thing. I'm gonna blow it up this turn to show that I actually.
Here's the thing, Jason. The second traitor is hiding.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do another boom action. I'm gonna do boom on the last turn.
I mean, Jason as well could be a traitor. I mean, he's trying to.
I'm gonna do.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
To like kind of alert the authority.
I'm not. I just want my part of the loot. And if I die blowing
why are
things
you
up,
just blowing up?
Because I'm trying to prove that I'm the wet work. That's all I do.
No,
I picked
you
the
also
lock.
can trip the alarm.
By sabotaging the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, what's to do anymore? I thought we have the keys to get out from the back door. Don't we already have keys to get out? What else is there to do except cause distractions by blowing things up?
Go get the car, because I don't think J-Mac's helping.
Do what your role does. You can do even just the basic things.
Yeah, I can egress. I can egress.
Yes, everybody can egress together and get out.
I can egress to get ready to drive the getaway car next turn. So I did my job of blowing up. Now I'm going to egress. I'm going to egress.
Oh, the car will blow up if you drive it.
No, I'm a good driver too.
You sound like playing Blood on the Clock Tower while you drive or something.
I'm going to egress. I changed my mind. I haven't actually done anything yet. I'm going to egress to get a car ready for us.
And then going to flee the scene with the painting
alone.
I don't have the painting.
I think we should all go to the car together to make sure that the painting
Where are the
goes away.
security guards right now? Because if they're not at that back door that I blew up, I'm going to run to the back door. I'm going to flee out the back door that I blew up, and I'm going to get to the car so I can then drive it next turn.
Well, this is the last turn. This is it.
I thought there was 5 turns.
J-Mac, where are you?
We hopped
right
right from initial recon. Y'all skipped the case the joint round right into the 2 heist rounds.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, someone wanted to blow something up or something.
I'm gonna egress, take the car, and be prepared to drive. I'm gonna egress and take the car so we can drive.
Okay,
I'm
at
not
this
blowing
point,
things
I'm
up.
thinking Jason's the second traitor.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna drive us straight to the
your
FBI.
Your sudden change in like I don't want to explode anything anymore because this is the last round.
What if
if I blow something up, how do I get in the car and get away with everyone? I don't want to be left out here. Like, I want to be part of the 6 people that split the loot. I don't want to be like
highly suspicious. I'm trusting Cynthia. Actually, at the start of the game, I actually trust Jason first, and I don't trust Cynthia with the second.
Well, then I'll blow something up again. I'll sacrifice myself for our mission, and I'll blow something up.
Blow a hole in the street because we're gonna need a getaway, and we can't take a car.
Yeah, I think it would be more comfortable when J-Mac drives the car when he's outside anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
And we all get together.
I don't think J-Mac's very helpful at this point.
Okay, I'm going to do something even more useful. I'm going to hotwire a bunch of cars in the street so we can have a bunch of different getaway cars so we can all leave in a separate car. This way.
But then the traitor runs away with the picture, probably.
Well, just give me the painting.
Yeah, just give you the trade.
No.
What did you just say?
I will hotwire 6 cars. I will hotwire 6 cars so we all have a separate car so we don't get caught if we're all in the same car. I am good at hot wiring. I'm gonna finesse the cars. I'm gonna hotwire a bunch of cars so all of us have our own getaway car. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, Jason, just one quick question. Who do you think is the second traitor?
Andreas, because he's holding the painting.
Someone has to. And I said I give it to Chris. I don't care.
As long as you give it to Chris, then Cynthia would be my next choice because she's in conflict with me. But
as long as we leave together, if the traitor has no chance to get away with that.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to leave separately, Jason. I think we need to leave together.
Yeah.
I don't want the painting. I just want to make. I'm gonna hotwire 3 cars so we go in pairs of 2.
There you go. That sounds good.
Specifically, so we
it doesn't matter. We still have to go through the same backdoor at the same time anyway.
And I'll go with Andreas.
It doesn't matter. I'm hotwiring 3 cars. We have 3 different groups of 2 that could make it back to our hideout later. I'm hotwiring 3 cars exactly. I'm gonna hotwire 3 cars. We have 3 getaway cars.
Just don't blow up my car.
I'm not blowing up cars. I'm hotwiring them. I'm using finesse and entrance. I better not roll a 1 because then I will. Yes.
Okay.
Well, then that should Nam and I should go in one car.
Yes.
And Cynthia and Jason should go in one car.
Yes, all the double rolls go in a car. Me and Cynthia go in a car.
And J-Mac and Chris.
I'm stuck with J-Mac?
Yeah, and Chris has the picture because he's the only one confirmed. And then we just 3 cars and we meet at the hideout.
Yes.
And how did Chris get confirmed?
I'm the only
He's the only
Fatale.
one with a single roll.
He's the only one with a single roll. He's confirmed. I trust Chris.
Yeah, he's the only
What are you gonna do?
What?
All right. What?
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
No, Cynthia.
Oh,
Me?
okay.
I'm just running out of here as well. I'm gonna egress. Out of here.
I have to stay because I'm the night guard, right? I have to stay in the museum.
No, nobody stays behind.
No,
Yeah.
No, but I work there. Why would I flee with you guys if I work in my museum?
It doesn't matter. We have the picture. You can live in like the Bahamas if you want. You don't need to work there anymore. It's not about the job. Jason even left only like half a museum, so there's nothing to protect anymore.
Right. I mean, if you have like 50 share, I could like start a new life. I could be like,
Even if you share through 6, you have enough. It's like what, a 25 million picture you said? So
43 million.
$43 million.
$3 million.
I could start a new life.
We're gonna cut it into 6 pieces, and we're gonna each sell a piece of it.
Yes,
I think that lowers the price.
I know, I was joking.
Make like a puzzle game out of it. That's great. So that's the plan.
All right.
How would we do it then? Just everyone egressing. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jason is not wiring the car.
Wait, hold on. So who's having a picture?
Chris. I will hand it over to them.
Like
So
what
Chris has it.
action?
With I think it's the move the package. I think that still counts as me escaping as well with you guys. I just while I do it, I hand it over to Chris. And then I go with Nam.
Yes, but here's a problem. If Andreas is the traitor, he's not going to do that. He's going to flee the city.
We all go out through the same thing, and
that's
we
why
still
we're
in
all gonna
pairs,
take it
so it's fine.
Well, he won't have a car to get away in because I'm hotwiring 3 cars, and all of us will get a car for 2 of us each. That's why I'm doing 3 cars instead of 6 cars.
So if you're not the traitor as well, Nam, even if I would be the traitor, I can't get away with that. And Chris has the picture.
Cynthia, are you the second one?
No, I'm not the second one.
Also wouldn't matter because she's with Jason, so one of them is good. It's a good plan.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hold the painting. To prove I'm good, I don't even want to hold the painting.
So it sounds like Jason's doing like whatever action.
I still don't trust Andreas, guys.
You don't have to trust me.
I know, but we gotta get I gotta get the painting from him.
So, I mean, you can use the fisticuffs action to restrain him, and Chris can take a picture. What?
We could vote Andreas out, and then Chris could pick up the picture by himself, and we can. And if Andreas is good, we leave him behind. Too bad.
I mean, I guess that's a better cut for us, but
I got the picture of the wall, guys. Someone had to.
Yeah, why are we all trusting Nam on that, though?
Because Nam doesn't want to grab the picture. Anyone who doesn't want to grab the picture.
I don't want to grab the picture.
Yeah, and I said I give it away right away, but someone had to get it off the wall. That's how
Nam smiles when he said he doesn't have to grab the picture. I don't like that.
I'm volunteer to take the picture. I just want to make sure that I have 50% share. I'm greedy, okay? Because after quitting my night guard, I'm going to be a chef or something.
You know who else is greedy? Traitors.
If we vote out Andreas, then I'm only going to hotwire 2 cars. So we need to know if we're doing this. Because then I'm only hotwire 2 cars. We have 2 getaway cars instead of 3.
Right.
What did you guys expect we do in the heist? Just go, look at the picture, and then leave without taking it? Someone has to take it off the wall. And so far was very helpful for it. So you would still have like the traitor in there.
I kind of trust Andreas.
Yeah,
I think I do.
Chris, then who's the second traitor?
I'm almost thinking it's you, Nam.
It's not me.
Because
I don't know if we even got one traitor out yet at this point.
Yeah, I don't know either. I kind of don't. I didn't vote on Wami. I didn't necessarily.
That's why we do that. It's in 2s, so we can always like.
But I'm a little concerned because Nam keeps asking who's going to have the painting, and I'm wondering if he's going to try to sabotage that person.
Oh wait, I'm trusting Cynthia at this point because the traitor wouldn't pay attention to that. Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
So I think it's Andreas.
I don't think it's Andreas. I do not think so.
That should be proven up.
If it was him, couldn't he just ran off with it to begin with?
Yeah. Yes, I really don't trust Andreas. But Chris, but since you're the only confirmed that you're trusting Andreas and he turned out to be a traitor, right? There's nothing I can do about it.
I will give him the picture. And Chris has
I really don't trust Andreas.
I want to vote for Andreas just to be safe. And then that way we know that Chris could grab the picture. Yes. That way we know Chris could grab the picture. If Andreas...
Because I don't know why Chris is trying to defend Andreas, though. What was your reason behind that, Chris?
For what?
Why are you trusting Andreas, not being the traitor?
Because he grabbed the painting like he was supposed to do, and he didn't leave. He didn't disappear with it.
I have done everything I said so far.
He don't have enough action to flee away.
I didn't flee away with it. It was the plan to take it off that and walk towards the exit. That's the thing we were supposed to do.
Yeah, we did decide on that, I thought. I thought we asked who was going to take the painting, and Andreas said he would.
Yes, we had the whole plan pointed out to get someone.
I'm pretty confident that Nam is the plant. He wants to know what's going on.
No.
So that he knows how to do this. I mean, it's one thing if there's still a traitor, because the traitor, to be able to win, has to get the painting themselves and get everybody else caught. The plant just has to get everybody else caught, and he really is trying to figure out and push how to get us caught.
Ooh.
I definitely think there's still a plan.
Jason's like, oh, that makes sense.
That makes more sense. Because he wanted me to stay behind to blow things up. Instead of getting out.
I didn't want. No, I opposed to you staying behind to exploding thing. I already expressed that.
I mean, if the plant knows what's going on, it's easy for them to be able to mess things up.
Yeah. Well, I either way.
I trust Andreas more than I trust Nam.
Then maybe then maybe Wami is actually the information breaker, and we have accidentally moved the wrong one out.
That wouldn't make sense though, because like traitor and plant don't work together.
I don't know if we need to kill anyone. I think we can make it. I think enough of us can make it out that, not quite every man for himself in case the traitor's there, which is why we're doing it in pairs.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
No, I agree that the pairs is a plan, but I don't know.
The only person that I would possibly think of getting out would be Andreas, so Chris could just grab the painting himself. That way we know Chris has it. That would be the only person that I would vote out.
I mean, I'm a little worried that Nam's going to foil this plan.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you suddenly turning me?
The reasons I said earlier, because you're trying to figure out what's going on so that you can sabotage, and then JMac said the exact same thing just now as you being
I'm trying to figure out what is going on because I want to find a second traitor.
I don't think it matters if we find the second traitor, as long as if anything, Andreas is the only one that makes sense because he's got the painting right now and we want Chris to have it. And the only way to guarantee Chris to get it is to get rid of Andreas and let Chris pick it up on his way out. It's the only way we can guarantee it.
No, it doesn't even guarantee it. Odd to me too.
We don't know what happens.
Why does that seem odd?
If we don't trust Andreas,
so if we vote him out, does the painting just drop?
I don't know. We would have to wait and see, I guess. I don't
think
you can tell us ahead of time.
Make sure to take it with me. If you vote me out.
Do we vote the wrong one out?
Yes, if you vote me out, you vote the wrong one out.
No, I'm saying about Wami and J-Mac, because J-Mac suddenly turned on me.
No, I thought from the very beginning that there's a good chance that you were the plant, based off of how you've been playing. I know the way that you misdirect and things like that, but I do believe it has to be one of the double claim roles has to be the plant. So yes, Chris is not the plant, but based off of what Jason and Cynthia have done, I don't think one of them is the plant or the traitor. And so that comes down to you and Andreas. And I mean, Andreas has done everything he said along the way. You've done stuff as well, but just the way that you're going about it, I just feel like you're more likely to be the plant than Andreas.
What way in specific?
Say again?
What way in specific? So we said that you said that Andreas and me both did a lot of things, but you're saying that the way I do things is more suspicious, right?
Yeah, I mean, because to a certain degree, have done your own thing a little bit. We've talked about things, and then you pick what you're going to do. I've worked with Andreas, and we've discussed, what the plan was of causing distractions, working together with regard to him misdirecting which painting would be possibly more valuable than the Monet, and me trying to get the email thing to work. And we've had some bad rolls that it didn't pan out the way we wanted to, but I've been working with him and I haven't seen him do anything underhanded in that process.
Because it's so obvious, because the second traitor hasn't sabotaged the mission yet. So we have completely no sabotage until this round, except for Wami, which is very likely to be the first traitor. And I have done a lot of things, like the first round, I find the keys. The second round, I roll middle success and then knock out my colleague, the night guard. But I didn't.
Right, but that wasn't something
I tried to put them in locker.
But that wasn't something we even talked about at all before that round. That's what I'm getting at, is you're doing things that we've discussed a whole bunch of things, and then you do something.
It's still helpful. I mean, even the plan, then I want to pair with someone to gain their trust, for example. I mean, I could use that counter argument. And the last round, I was like standing in the main hall, like when the night guard run through the main hall that you guys are taking the painting, I was just standing there and saying that this hole is completely secure and you guys can. I very successfully secured that, stealing the painting.
So okay. Here's my feeling. If Nam is the plant, it doesn't matter, because as long as at least two of us get out, we've got the painting and we're going to make money. So I
sabotage is the plan and gets.
But if at least two of us get out, we're fine. He can sabotage only so far. He can't sabotage all of us. And as long as at least two of us get out, we're fine. If Nam's the plant. If Nam's not the plant and Andreas is the traitor, then Andreas might just sneak off with the painting and we're screwed. So this is why I think Andreas is the better person to vote off between the two.
That's exactly the things that I'm talking about.
I can give it to Chris, and Chris can also do like an action to take it from me.
Then you're not giving it to Chris. That's a problem.
Yeah, you're gonna say you're giving it to Chris, and you're gonna be like, ha, and you're gonna go out some other door.
But he could altogether.
He could try to sabotage and then roll a 1, and then he's just done anyways.
I'm not trying to figure things out to steal the painting, but I'm worrying that Andreas is a traitor, and he's not going to give the painting to Chris.
And instead, he's gonna go out like the secret side door that no one is watching.
Well, there is no secret door. The doors are blocked that you did. There's only the one exit, and we all go through there. We all go through the cars you're hot wiring. I would like make a perfect thing, especially if Chris does an action to take it from me as well. can be like a double action. I do a give action, does a take action. Even if I don't do my action, he still does a take action. And when he rolls better, then he still gets it.
I mean, I really want to vote Andreas out, but like J-Mac is trying to defend him, which I think there's still highly chance one is the first traitor. But J-Mac is trying to team it with Andreas.
I think Nam is like the traitor.
No,
And just-
then
If
you are
Nom's anything, he's the
Banana in there.
plant. If Nom's anything, he's the plant and not the traitor, because
right.
the traitor wants to steal the painting by themselves. Nom's not trying to steal the painting by himself.
Right.
This is our
And then he's
last
a
round
plant, but
too.
he was
Yeah. So it seems
just-
kind of like we've got maybe 2 points of contention, 2 potential people. So I think I'm loving all of this very spirited discussion, but I'm thinking it might perhaps be time to raise the hands with the voting of the things.
Yeah. So here's my takeaway. So I'm fine with not voting anyone out, but the highest suspicion is still Andreas, and yeah, and if you guys, yeah, and that's my most takeaway. So, but I'm also fine with not voting anyone out. So
for me, it's just weird that like at some point you have to steal the object, and if that makes you like automatically the traitor, then there's something Emma has to think about for the game, because nobody ever would like to do that.
I mean, there's no honor among thieves. So
No,
I mean,
if
seriously,
Chris, no,
that's
here's the thing. If Chris was the one to steal the painting, Chris is a lone role. We would have trusted Chris with the painting.
Yeah, but it was making more sense for my role to do it, because I'm like the inside man and the creator can actually get to that. When he was stripping off the unconscious.
yeah. I mean, I think that makes sense, but
Trust you.
well, since you're dressed like a security guard, you can escort him so
Yes,
that
you
it at least.
have to escort him out of the building in handcuffs specifically. It'll be even better if you handcuff him and escort him out in handcuffs. Then he can't run away from you regardless.
He can't have me in handcuffs and then pull like the picture
have the
behind
painting.
him.
Yeah.
What are we doing
I
about
don't know.
Nom?
actually, I'm fine with not voting anyone out, because I have no idea who's a traitor. It could be Andreas, Jason, or Cynthia.
I will give it to Chris and walk out with him and go in a car with Nam. So I'm not even.
Yeah, if we vote Andreas out and he's good, then the traitor could possibly get the painting a little more easy too.
Right.
Okay, I'm doing my action. I'm gonna
I'm not
hotwire
voting
these
anyone.
cards.
Okay.
Let's do the action.
It is really a long shot at this point.
If
but,
you hotwire the cars and roll a 1, we're toast.
Well, I'm hotwiring 3 cars. Maybe I'll get one of them if that's the case.
So no one
Okay.
feels we want to vote out Nom?
No.
okay,
I'm not
Cynthia
voting
is
no.
probably a second
I mean,
traitor.
We would have
That's
to
my
get.
worry.
We
I'm
would have to get
worried.
4 people to vote anybody out, and right now, no, there's not enough people. I think you could get 3 maybe to vote for Nam, or 3 maybe to vote for Andreas, but we're not going to get 4 since we have
I'm
to
not
have the
voting
majority.
for Nam. Nam would make no sense because if he could only be the plant and he can't capture all 5 of us at this point if we're all good. So
Right.
I'm not voting for Nam.
Well, already the FBI or whatever other local authorities have been starting to head to the museum, as per Emma last.
I'm ready to roll.
Okay,
I'm
so
not voting Nam.
why you stay silent for a whole conversation, and right before people taking action, you say something to throw shade at me and trying to get me put out.
I'm not because I don't trust you at this point because of the reasons that we said before, that it seems like you're trying to sabotage, and I'm still worried about that. So I'm bringing this up now.
Sabotage us all.
What's the reason that you think that I'm sabotaging?
The reasons I've said before, because you keep trying to figure out what's going on. To me, it just sounds like you want to know exactly what's going on so that you can throw out your sabotage against whatever the plan is that we have. And then what J-Mac said had made sense as well, that you've been a little bit of a lone wolf in this.
No, I said that I try and figure things out because I'm fear Andreas could be a second traitor and he trying to fleeing with the painting.
Yes. There's no way I'm voting for Nam. Nam would be the craziest vote right now. Andreas is the only vote. If we vote, it's Andreas only because he has the painting. There's no reason to vote anyone else.
Me and Andreas talked. We got a plan. We're gonna see if this works.
I've got a plan, and I'm ready to roll my die.
I'm just starting my action as well.
Actually, this point, I'm believing Andreas at this point because Cynthia sudden chain doesn't fit for me.
Cynthia, what are you doing this turn?
I'm just getting out of here.
Doing what?
Egress.
Okay.
I thought that was the plan. Everybody was going to egress out of here.
No, I'm hot-wiring cars.
You're hot-wiring cars, but then egressing out of there, right? And I thought you and I are going together.
Yeah, we are. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. I don't know about everybody.
Some people have already committed. Some people are rolling.
Yep. All right, here we go. Come on, give me another 6.
That was not the face of a man who just rolled a 6.
Did not look happy about that one.
Okay,
it was not a 6.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Andreas looks nervous. I don't like this.
I trust my, I trust my instinct, and I think I did the right thing. Let's see if it will work out.
Sabotaging us was probably the right thing. Yeah, you probably did do the right thing.
Okay. So, final results.
All right.
Final results. End game.
Nobody interrupt her.
So do you guys want the narrative of what happened, or do you guys want who won the game first?
Narrative.
Narrative.
Yeah,
okay.
Give it all up.
So,
popcorn.
So first, a member of your team contacts the authorities in an attempt to sabotage the heist. However, they were not the plant. And so someone has gotten themselves thoroughly arrested by Interpol. The traitor eliminated themselves by rolling a critical failure.
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Someone else attempted to fisticuff the painting away from Andreas.
Oh my goodness.
That has to be Nom.
Someone else attempted to fisticuff the painting away from Andreas, but because this was a roll between 2 player characters, it turned into a contest, and so that player lost.
No.
That player lost the roll. And so the cars were very successfully hotwired.
Oh no.
And everyone makes it to their respective getaway cars.
Told you I was gonna hotwire those cars.
Yes, everyone makes it to their prospective getaway cars. But you brought the plant along. And so the plant has noted the authorities that you are on your way to the safe house with the painting. Plant takes win state. Congratulations, Andreas.
Told you.
Damn it.
Told you.
Oh, nice.
Vote out Andreas.
No, you shouldn't.
It is so hard because the group is just like, now he's probably a traitor. I even trying to knock him out. I trust my instinct.
Yeah, poor silent Guami, gone before his time.
Oh.
He really was the information broker.
Yeah.
I was the traitor.
J-Mac the traitor.
Yep.
Yeah, you were the traitor, but you actually did just, I think, roll straight fails the entire game.
Ouch.
2, and 1.
That was the best traitor ever.
Mine wasn't too bad. I'm quite happy with that.
Yes, I did think J-Man sudden chain, and then Cynthia just trying to chime in. So I was just like, hold on, so why so many people targeting me?
Well, now wait a minute here, though. I waited at the water fountain for Andreas. He never showed up, so I didn't go to jail, right? I'm okay. I rolled a 5. That's a safe
the water
5.
fountain and give you the picture.
Yeah.
I was truthful the whole way.
Yes,
I had nothing to do with it. I didn't go to jail.
That he met Chris at the water fountain, gave him the painting, but then contacted the authorities via, I guess, like, you know, like he had a text prepped and he just pressed the send button.
Yeah, that was very good with the getaway plan, like going in the different cars. But when everyone's agreed, yeah, we meet at the hideout afterwards. It's like, okay.
My plan,
let's go into the
not
separate cars.
the last round, but the round before that, was to call in a favor and have somebody switch out the Monet with the fake, so that when all of you took the painting, it would be a fake, and I could call the authorities, and you guys would get hit. And while they're hitting you guys, I could go back in and get the hidden real one. But I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 1, and narked myself out.
Not bad, but.
We should have booted Andreas.
Yeah, we should.
You're right. You're right, Jason. We should have voted him out.
But I still think
rookie mistakes. We're all right. We're all right.
Yeah, in like a heist game, you can't just vote out the guy who's getting the object.
But you were holding
the object.
No, you acted so suspicious.
You were so suspicious. You had the painting.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what I mean. It's like someone has to take it at some point.
Chris could have taken it, and we would have been not suspicious.
I tried and I rolled poorly.
Andreas took the picture. Chris was busy getting the security guard outfit. So, you know, you kind of have to work the timing of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I got the
and
security guard
out,
out,
we skipped round 2 totally.
Yeah. Someone blew something up. So
yeah, I know.
Sorry, I like going boom. I need to prove I was. When we had 4 claims on my roll, I'm like, I got to prove I'm the roll. I'm gonna blow something up. That's all I was like, I'll prove myself. Yes, I was the Wetworks.
yes, you were, and so was Cynthia. For real. But yeah, so that's my game. I really hope you guys had fun. Yes. I had a lot of fun watching you guys play through this. So
yes,
that's good fun.
The pure chaos.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed
I didn't vote on you, Guami.
Sorry, I enjoyed the mixture of both the role playing and the trying to figure out the mystery part of it.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Yep. It's very good, very interesting. Ooh, we lost a little audio there.
The Kickstarter got, I think, 4 or 5 new backers, which is very
awesome.
exciting.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It happens in like little spurts here and there. So we're rounding in on 70% funded.
Awesome.
So, and again, most of that, the vast bulk of that is so that I can fairly compensate an artist to do like busts for the character classes and to draw maps for the heist scenarios.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so that's what most of that is, because I'm gonna do I wrote the game and I'm gonna do the layout myself in InDesign. And so it's just paying for zine art, printing costs, and then Kickstarter fees. Okay. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for running the game for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Good time.
Thank all of you so much for playing. I'm really glad you enjoyed yourselves. And we have another session on Thursday. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I look forward to it.
Awesome. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks.